Good morning, everyone. This is Julia Cordero. Today, I will be discussing Fundamentals of Computing, Chapter 2. So, here are the flows of my discussion. First, introduction of ICT profession. Second, career opportunities in ICT. Third, ICT application in society. And the last one would be Code of Ethics for ICT professional. Introduction to profession. Roles of IT professionals. It empowers businesses. ICT or IT professionals enables organization to make dramatic leaps in productivity and government to deliver greatly enhanced service levels that their citizens now expect. Without a smooth flow of information through a company's IT systems, operations would not be efficient or even possible in some cases. Moving forward, here are the top 10 IT jobs. First, software developer. Software developer are responsible for designing computer or mobile applications that involves understanding user needs, developing software solutions, monitoring performance and modifying programs as needed. Second, network engineer, also called network architects, who plan, construct, and manage networks to ensure they're optimized and functioning as intended, responsible for the foundation of an organization's IT system, and by default, the entire organization. The third one would be systems engineer. Systems engineer manage, monitor, test, and maintain all installed operating systems, application software, system management tools, and other infrastructures, ensuring the highest levels of systems and infrastructure availability. Next would be senior software developer. Senior software developer will develop information systems by studying operations, designing, developing, and installing software solutions, support and develop software team. Next, Java developer is responsible for the design, development, and management of Java-based application. Next, software QA engineer. It's is someone who monitors every phase of the software development process so as to ensure design quality, making sure that the software adheres to the standards set by the development company. Next, IT project manager are responsible for planning, organizing, allocating resources for budgeting, and successfully executing organization specific IT goals. Up next, application developer. Application developer is responsible for developing and modifying source code for software application. The last one would be computer support specialist. It is a person who analyzes an organization or business domain, real or hypothetical, and documents its business process or systems, assessing the business model or its integration with technology. IT professionals must not misuse their power. They must face up to their responsibility, which can be measured as actions and deeds. Knowledge is power, and using knowledge requires wisdom, as does all use of power. Second is knowledge and experience. Professionals must understand their limits. They should know the strengths and weaknesses of their skills. In a rapidly developing field, professionals must develop their skills. They must know, for example, any law regarding personal privacy. Professionals do not hide their knowledge, but instead pursue to enhance their own and other skills and share their knowledge with the professional community. However, professionals also understand that information, which is confidential and must remain so, and respect the trust of their clients. Third one would be attitude. Professionals do not work just for themselves, but also for others. They will make into consideration and opinions of the subject of their actions. They should not let greed or lack of consideration affect their decisions. They understand that their work has meaning only through others. Communications. Professionals understand the importance of communication. They communicate with their client, document what they do, and inform all relevant parties of their actions. Professionals must aim to communicate as clearly as possible, and when necessary, explain the terms they use. The aim of communication is to create common understanding with other parties to achieve cooperation. Consequences of professional work. The result of information technology work resolve their meaning through application. IT professionals must understand the consequences of their work as part of a long chain, at the end of which is the user. Professional must take into regard the needs and wants of the customer or the consumer, the client, and their employer. In their action, professionals should always aim to understand the meaning of their work to the whole community for which the work is done and not limit themselves only to the opinions of the people with whom they have the transaction. Other people. IT professionals respect the work of other people and in so doing take other people's right to their creation into account. The work of IT professionals affect through various connecting groups, society at large. Professionals must understand the consequences of their work and must also take into consideration human rights, environmental questions, laws, and copyrights when pursuing their work. Last one is promotion of ethics. Professionals must promote ethically sustainable ways of acting within the field of information technology. To act ethically is to make choices. Each person can choose to be or not to be ethical. To apply ethics is often not to choose between the right and the wrong choices, but rather to develop an ethical character by constantly having regard for one environment and the people in it. These instructions strive to give IT professionals a framework for action that will promote their own and other people's ethical growth. So that would be all. That's my topic in today's discussion, which is the introduction to IT profession, career opportunities in ICT applications in society, and the last one would be the code of ethics for ICT professionals. So, um, since we've already been done, this has been Julia Cordero. Thank you for listening.